All right. And we are live on YouTube. Good morning on the West Coast. Good afternoon everywhere else. Hello, hello. My name is Coach Lacey, and I need to hit the record button. Okay. All right, we're recording, we're live, we're here. It's spring, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Rise and Shine with Morning Moon. My name is Coach Lacey, and it is the first day of spring. How exciting. Doesn't really, it kind of feels like spring out. It's a little chilly here, but we haven't had much snow, so I'm ready for it. I am ready for it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for spring. My goodness, it is Thursday. It is Thursday. The first hints of spring. Oop, my freshies are done. One second. Oh, that was even in there. Okay, I'm baking freshies. Baking freshies this morning, everyone. I got some new scents in. Right now I got one that smells like Fruit Loops, exactly like Fruit Loops. It's super good. Okay, so good morning, and it is Thursday, the first day of spring. Can you believe that? You can just feel it buzzing in the air, but it's a little chilly. So that uh, spring just it makes me think of how much time has been passing. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe how much time is passing. So good morning. It is Thursday. My name is Coach Lacey. Make sure to anchor in to the Daily Foundations checklist if you have not already in the Rise and Shine with Morning Moon Facebook group. If you haven't downloaded the workbook, the Release Foundations workbook, do so and get the checklist and the circle of life ready, because today is that's everything we're talking about is the circle of life. I woke up this morning thinking all about my very first circle of life, and I'm on a mission to go dig through all the old things and find it so I can show it to you guys. It is from 2012, and I really, really want to see what my circle in 2012 looks like, because I did mine today, and for the first time in my life, my circle was almost pretty full and balanced, and that was the very first time in over 10 years that I've been doing this exercise. Um, gosh, that's wild to think about. So spring is here, it's the equinox, and with that comes a powerful reminder of how life renews itself. The cycle continues. The cycle continues. The equinox is the day when night and day are in perfect balance. And so today we're going to experience the return of the light. And it's celebrated by many cultures, and it marks the turning point. It's a new year. This is the actual true new year, everyone. So let's get everything together and declutter your home and celebrate the return from the return of the light from the darkness. From the cold to the warmth, from the stagnation to growth, it's a symbol of equilibrium, of release, and of new beginnings. Just take a deep breath in and think about what you want to do this spring and what you want it to go through into the summer and then into the fall. Seasons change. The equinox has been celebrated since all time, ancient times. It's a time when people look at the balance of the light and the dark, and they see it as a metaphor for life itself, how to remain balanced, because our journeys are not just about enduring hardship, but they're about embracing renewal and become renewed. It's a call to let go of what no longer serves us and step boldly into the light. So if you're feeling today that the darkness has just been encompassing you, remember the light is returned, and it is time to celebrate, and it's time to to rebirth and have renewal. So how do we celebrate? How can we celebrate in a healthy way that's not, you know, New Year's style drinking and making resolutions that are never going to um, fulfill, that we, poop out on halfway through? Um, I would say that if you're working on a New Year's resolution that you started in January, to keep working on it, but to use this time to kind of boost your vigor for what you were wishing for back in January. So we can celebrate this time by decluttering our homes and cleaning out the clutter and reconnecting with our families and just embracing the promise of a new hope and new growth and new future. And it's about finding balance in our everyday life. Just like the equinox shows us that every dark night gives way to a brighter day. You know, lately we've been talking a lot about the tables we sit at and growth, and I've been reflecting a lot on my own journey, from feeling lost and disconnected, to discovering just a deep compassion for others, and wanting to serve and do something bigger for myself and living a different lifestyle. And spring makes me think of that renewal, because it transforms like trees that don't have needles and barren landscapes into vibrant living art pieces. And that gives me hope that there's always renewal, especially when you think about the seasons. We transform our lives by releasing the old and welcoming the new. So every time you let go of an old habit, or every time you forgive a past mistake, or every time you clean out the closet that you've been avoiding, oh, you're creating space. You're creating more space for the things that you want to happen to come into your life. You're creating space for miracles, and you're stepping into the next chapter of your life with fresh eyes and a lighter heart. And so I want you to embrace cleaning out the clutter, cleaning out all the things that no longer serve you, the things that you do not use anymore, and just make space for something new. And that is what the circle of life exercise is all about. I've been relying on this tool since 2012 to check in every season with the areas of my life: health, relationships, finances, spirituality, creativity, joy. And it's amazing how, if you can take that tool and look at the places that are out of balance, and then you create the rituals and the routines to help those to get into more balance, it works. The program works if you work it. If one of these pieces of the puzzle are out of sync, it affects everything else in my life. But when I intentionally show up for myself, and I nurture myself, and I take care of myself, and I work on my controllables. Talk about the controllables. You can only control your controllables, and the slices of the pie, the lifestyle routines, are your controllables, the things that we can actually do to make a difference in our life. That is how you create a foundation to withstand the storms, and the foundation to accept miracles, and to make space for good things, and make space for new things to grow in your life. So I want you to take a moment and reflect with me about what you want in this new season. It's spring, it's time of renewal. What parts of your life are cycling out? What cycle are you in? Part of the cycle are you in? And what parts of you are crying out for renewal? What part of the pie is needing a little attention? What old habits or beliefs or grudges are weighing you down? And what would it feel like to just let those go? What would that even look like? How would that bring more balance into your day? Just like the equinox brings the balance into light and dark. And what does your circle of life look like today? Where do you need to make a change? The circle of life exercise is in that workbook I keep talking about. Download it, print it, keep it. Do it every once a year if you're, if you're busy. Try to check in every season, because then you can gauge your routine and you can make adjustments. This journey is not about the journey is not about reaching a destination. It's actually about embracing every twist and turn and every dark night, every burst of dawn, every sunrise, every sunset, every season, every storm. Because if you miss the storms, then you're missing out on the most beautiful parts of life. Experiences are everything. But in order to experience life, we have to experience the moments of darkness, walk through that, and then release it so that we can appreciate the light that follows and make room for new. We have to make space for the new. So if you're ready to make space for the new, and it's just the perfect time right now to do so, I'm hosting a free Circle of Life workshop as our declutter party in the group. I'm decluttering my home. I'm getting ready to have a yard sale. I'm getting rid of a ton of old stuff that doesn't serve me, that I don't use, and I'm holding on to it. I've been a bit of a hoarder and a clutter bug, and in order to help hold me accountable and to celebrate spring and help others, I'm going to be tracking my progress in the group, and I'm going to be having posts to help you through. It'll be in the guides section of Rise and Shine with Morning Moon. You can always revisit it later, but I want you to be engaged and do this with me now. Even if you're busy, you can take an hour of your day, an hour of your day to clean up your space and put this on the headphone. Everything I do is designed so that you can just put one earbud in and go about your day. I don't want you to be sitting here watching my pretty face. It's not about that. You can just listen to me as you walk on. That's how I changed my life. I changed my life by listening to people like Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, Melanie Ann Layer, Yuri Elkiam. All these people I've been listening to, Des Dobrevet. I put my headphone in, just one earbud, just one. And I go about my day and I have it on my phone and I just put it on YouTube. All of my stuff is on YouTube, so you can do that. There are no excuses. I have tons of free workshops. These people have tons of free workshops. There's no reason that you cannot put your life back into order with a little bit of help and guidance from people like me. So we're going to get hands-on with our wellness foundations, clear out the old, make space for the new. It's going to be practical, transformative, and a lot of fun. I don't do things that aren't fun. I cannot stand boring. I'm not into it. Vanilla is not for me. I can do a twist. We can do the vanilla chocolate twist, but vanilla is not what we do here. We are very vibrant here, almost to a point of annoyance. So it's going to be fun. I promise you. I promise you. So if you're ready to celebrate spring, it's time to go. Come on, release what no longer serves you. Step into a new season of growth. This is the actual new year. Let's go. Join us. Join us in the group Rise and Shine with Morning Moon. And I will be putting the replay here on YouTube for those of you who are like, I don't do Facebook. I got you. Soon I will be on Rumble as well. So for those of you who don't do YouTube, trying to be everywhere. Oh, so join us. This is going to just be the kind of session today that leaves you feeling lighter, more focused, and ready to embrace the future. We're going to go over our Circle of Life foundations, identify the areas that you need a little help in and where you need to make space in your life so that you can move forward into this new season intentionally and create the rituals that create the routine so that you can build that foundation of wellness. That way, when chaos ensues, you're able to sustain. And one day you might be able to hold your own water bucket enough so that you can go get water for other people and pour into them. We want to create a generational ripple effect of wellness here so that we can actually change the world. That's how changes are made, is they start with us. but it's not all about us. It's about we, and we give thanks to He. So that's what we do at Morning Moon. I am so excited for you guys to join me today for the Circle of Life Foundations Workshop. It will be in the Morning Moon Rise and Shine group. Rise and Shine with Morning Moon group. You have the strength to release the old and welcome the new. You are worthy. You are worthy of living a life that's vibrant and balanced. It doesn't always have to be chaos. Lately, I've been thinking, what's coming that's bad? I've been so conditioned to live in chaos. There's been so much good in my life lately. I'm waiting for something bad to happen, and that is not healthy. So let's be real. Join me in this journey of just anchoring into our wellness foundations, embracing our circle of life check-in, and every step that we take is a step towards a more fulfilling and vibrant, happy, healthy life. So if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, join the group for ongoing support, download your free Release Foundations guide at www.lacyjwatson.com. That's LACYJWatson.com. All right, you guys, let's celebrate this season of renewal together. Stay inspired, stay open, and most importantly, keep rising and shining. I will see you in the workshop this afternoon. Until then, keep your heart light and your spirit anchored. Ciao.